Now, the subject of my lecture today is one of the most extraordinary phenomena in English decorative arts. And since it's one of the remarkable things about this collection that it's all silver-gilt, I could do worse than begin by explaining that point to you. It's quite simply silver with a very thin deposit of gold on the surface. Most, but not all of the material in the exhibition here at Sunnylands dates from the first decades of the 19th century, and it's in the Regency style. But the Regency style was part of a wider movement called neoclassicism, and this had been in vogue since the 1760s. And the Annenberg collection actually starts a little earlier even than that, with a real show-stopping object in the style that came before neoclassicism. This bizarre object is called an épingle. It was made in 1761, and it's one of the strangest creations you're ever likely to see. It was made as a table centerpiece to be used at dessert when its various little containers would be filled with fruit, candies, nuts, and so on. This second wave of neoclassicism saw heavy luxury plate return to center stage. One of the most remarkable features of this style, given its diverse resources, is its cohesiveness. And this was made possible by Rundle, Bridge and Rundle, the Royal Goldsmiths. A closer look at one of the trays in the Annenberg collection gives a telling idea of how rigorous this quality control was. The border is designed as vine leaves and bunches of grapes, each of which have been separately cast or die-struck and then soldered together onto an armature of tendrils that you can see on the back. The pair of wine coolers in the Annenberg collection date from 1843, and they're fascinating objects. Like so much of Rundle's silver, they look back to ancient prototypes, specifically the famous Warwick vase, which was the subject of another of Piranesi's prints, and there it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, it's been a great pleasure to introduce some of these wonderful objects to you today. I hope you found my slightly unusual spin on them worth your patience.